Make it a video as well. Have this at work, and they are the Rare Boombox Panasonic model with a rust dry rotted frame white speakers is common on this model. There's a couple of guys on the Boombox forum, so these are actually quite collectible. RXDS650. This is early 1991. This is from. And these are apparently, yeah, doing some research on them. These are actually very collectible now. Made in Singapore, not Japan, when they moved to Singapore, so they were still pretty good then. So it's quite a good unit. It's a Panasonic RXDS650. And they made some very nice units back then, Panasonic. The early 90s was a good for these little miniature hi-fi systems. Better than the rubbish you can buy nowadays. Extra bass system with a bass boost. Have it turned up all the time. They kept playing it too loud, so one of the guys, other bosses got a bit angry and kicked it, and now it stopped working. Bit of a shame. It's a nice boombox, this. People do replace these speakers with some other speakers, like car speakers, but since the foam is cheap for these, just fix these ones. These sound pretty good and they're relatively loud. They don't sound very like of a job site radio you buy now. It would sound better than this, but for what it is, it's actually quite good. The area was buggered, so you got to find a replacement for that. Fix this CD eject thing. I don't pull all apart. This won't close anymore. The clip doesn't come forward enough. That button's popped. It's pushing it out. I have to fix that. Let's get this apart. Start pulling this thing apart. I pull all the electronics out and wash this with a hose. It's just filthy. Juice, bits of juice and dust has jammed everything up. Just some in the air, sitting under the line. 2.78 ohm. Oh, that's a good impedance range. Just have a good amplifier in it. Line input too. I could tap a Bluetooth thing in this. Yeah, the front's apart. Got that all washed with a hose. Probably should stick it in the dishwasher. It is filthy. It's like it's been sitting in a chook pen or something. There's bird feathers and just dirt coming out of it. Filthy. I gotta clean this thing big time. I've set the dial on the end, so when I put it back together, the dial is straight. I've got to pour this circuit board out to wash this plastic box, the casing. Yeah, all this casing has to be washed with a hose. It's too filthy. Screw there. If I could put it out as one piece, that'd be nice. There's a heat sink. See what sort of amplifier chips in this. I sprayed all the switches in nice and clean. They work pretty good anyway. The date code in there, can't read it though. Got to take all the circuit boards out to get the good reading of that. Okay, so it's all pulled apart completely without disconnecting any wires. None of the connectors are unplugged on this board. The belts are good in the cassette deck. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Power supply, big transformer, big diodes. Check out these amplifier chips. Green, you don't see that anymore. And the main amplifier driver is a AN7133N. Matsushita Panasonic brand. Good quality Matsushita Panasonic caps. It's quite a big multi-stage amplifier chip in that. It's got all the equalizer settings on it and everything. And the motor on the cassette deck is 2nd of March 1989. So 1989 this was made. This is in the good era. Yeah, this is the last of the good old days when cassette decks were pretty much, well, toward the end of the, when they were getting shit, but these little hi-fi component systems are actually at their peak. 89, August 1989. That's the latest date code. Little metal shield there for the transformer to sit back in. It's going to be a bit of a challenge putting this thing back together. I risk losing these warning labels, but there. Now there was a little bit of empty pocket here. The CD mechanism set on here. This is all this space here, all empty and free. I'm thinking I can put a Bluetooth module inside that. Tap into it off here. Have a little switch or something to tap off the. Just turn Bluetooth on with a little switch on the front, and the module will sit inside on top of that. Put a Bluetooth receiver in this thing. This is filthy. Just give this a bath in contact cleaner. Yeah, it's filthy, this thing. The cassette mechanism has all these switches on the top there. You can see those little switches, wafer switches. And they detect whether it's a metal or a type 2 or even the rare type 3 type tape. Just be careful not to lose these little pins here. Those little switches, there's one here for record, and there's two on the other side and one near the middle. And they're for detecting when it records onto a metal type or type 4 tape. So there's actually quite a good tape deck in here. Technics, wow, Technics brand chips, Sanyo, NEC. It's got Technics Panasonic, even though they're the same company, but it's got Technics branded chips on that board. This wasn't the cheap unit, and that lens is dirty. Wow, this wasn't the cheap unit. Even now, I've seen one of these on eBay for sale in America. $2 grand. I can't believe it. I didn't think it'd be worth that much. $2 grand US. I've seen them locally on Gumtree and they're about $300 or $400, so these things are getting value. So this is worthwhile fixing. It's probably too good to go out in that shed again. They'll risk getting bloody thrown in the bin. That'd be a tragic loss for a Boombox collector like me. The risk of losing those labels, but as I said, that's the last of my worries. Just gotta get this thing clean. Filthy. Filthy, filthy. This is freaking dirty, this thing. No DC jack for the 15 volts, just takes 10 D cell batteries. This model doesn't have a DC input jack. But yeah, there was a better model with better speakers made. It was nice. But yeah, rare, as I said. These are getting rare. I'd love to get one of these. The better model one, but yeah, too expensive and rare. Okay, this is apparently part of a 2-speaker or 2.1 system. Just speakers. This is Sony model SSH10. Now I looked this up on Google. These are apparently very good quality little bookshelf speakers. Had like a woofer, then another speaker on the other side, and these clipped together in a set. So some did and some didn't. This might have been an after that on someone else might have put this on there to modify it, but there was a woofer and a pair of these that went with it, and the thing come off, and you can have it for looks. It's got Sony in there as well as on the front grill, but the front grill's been thrown in the bin. The cabinet's a bit damaged though. And they had this speaker hooked up to that stereo, so did sound pretty good, that speaker. Better than them ones. But yeah, they'll probably sound a lot better with a reed frame and some acoustic matting inside the enclosures. They do sound kind of boxy. I've bathed all this in contact cleaner. Just got to carefully check the cassette mechanism, make sure I haven't washed the back of it too much, because if I do that, the grease will be all gone and it will just gum up and jam. But it shouldn't be much of a problem. It's going to dry now. So remember how I put it back together. I got to pull these out and leave the 4 screws. What a nice quality speaker. And 2 real tweeters, both work too. So I did set a manual on these online. The manual said this just pops off, and then you can unscrew the speaker. I wonder why this thing sounds so damn good. Look at the quality of it. This is a quality speaker. Appeared there was only one. Don't know where the rest of it went. I'd say it got thrown in ages ago. Look at that. That is quality. Made in Indonesia, Sony. I think these are from the mid to late 90s. I'm pretty sure they're mid 90s. Got a little actual tweeter. I think that's a piezo one though. So it's a fake, but it still works. Look at this main driver here. If I could find a full set of these. I know there's speakers like this that come up every so often at the tip shop, so I might keep an eye on there. Look at that! Big speaker, big magnet too. That's a quality that signifies a good quality driver. I wonder if there's a crossover in there. No, just basic. Dirty enclosure with a crack in it and a rock inside it. Yeah, I gotta fix this. That's a quality speaker. Wow, I think there's a rated to 60 watts I think too. This is the right speaker here, the left one, and that's the woofer are long gone. Quality. That's a nice speaker. This would make it good for a Bluetooth speaker project. Put a Bluetooth amp in this thing. This will sound nice. Anyway, I'll just put this back together for now. It's cloth surround and cloth dust cap. Look how thick that voice coil is in there. Yeah, it's a higher powered speaker. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.